Some additional points of focus to consider for logical access controls have to do with managing your users and also monitoring the type of activity that's going on in the system. I'll start with the users first. You have to really be diligent in making sure that users are given access to resources that they have a need to have access to. So implementing role-based access rules to make sure that an employee doesn't have a username and a password to a system or an environment that really they don't have a reason to have anyway. It's a way to pare down and strengthen your controls in that area. Being diligent about removing access when an employee leaves your organization or when a third party who maybe had a reason at one time to access a system to provide maintenance or other types of services, but they're not active right now, removing them from that so that that level of risk is no longer there after you've removed that particular user from your system. But also monitoring the activity on your system. You put these password rules in place to be enforced, to make sure that people don't have access to things that they shouldn't, but then monitoring who it is that's attempting to access that. I remember one time I was looking at an SFTP server with a client, and there were these logs where over and over and over again an unauthorized user was just attempting to log in with incorrect credentials. And they had noticed that before. They hadn't monitored that particular log. And so having some visibility into the logical access controls that you've put into place so that you can then take action when you notice that the control that you have is working, but someone is trying to circumvent it and trying to try different usernames and passwords. Being able to monitor that in addition to having the protection in place would be a very important aspect to that control.